A new development in the contentious deportation battle involving an 18-year-old student from Long Island who was weeks away from graduating high school when he was detained by ICE.
Yeah, Alvaro Castro Velasquez has agreed to self-deport to Guatemala. This afternoon, we are hearing from the superintendent of the Roosevelt School District, who says Velasquez's diploma and gown are still sitting in his office.
Eyewitness News reporter Stacey Sager live in Roosevelt with the latest. Stacey?
Well, Sandra, he was about to graduate. He had a bright future ahead of him, and now his future is uncertain at best. Alvaro Velasquez told a judge today he would self-deport, go back to Guatemala, even though he committed no crimes here. And so now his community is terrified about the message this sends.
Did he seem frightened to go back to Guatemala?
Certainly. You know, he came here for a reason.
He came here alone from Guatemala when he was just 16, and Alvaro Velasquez, whose mother died and father was not in the picture, did it at great risk. But teachers say he appreciated every moment he had here at Roosevelt High School, perhaps more than most.
He was so wonderful. He was the student that every teacher would dream to have.
Until days before graduation last June, when Alvaro never made it here because he was randomly picked up by ICE with no criminal record and taken to a detention center here in Texas, where he's been ever since.
What message does this send to people like him, young people like him?
That it's not safe to be here. Honestly, he wasn't doing anything wrong. He was in the car with his guardian going back from the grocery store.
Today, at a virtual hearing from detention, Alvaro agreed to self-deport rather than stay here. His school superintendent, who's been on a quest to give him the recognition he deserves, not surprised. He traveled to Texas over the summer to visit Alvaro at his own personal expense and was not even permitted to give him his diploma. He described the visiting area this way.
A chair, kind of a little bit of a desk or bench, and then a bulletproof glass that was see-through that you could talk to one another through a little hole.
Alvaro's attorney explains he did come here unlawfully as a juvenile, but went through the courts.
And granted deferred action, granted the ability to stay in this country.
His superintendent determined to travel to Guatemala, if that's what it takes, to give these rites of passage to a student who never got them at graduation.
That is definitely an important day in the life of a student or a child, and he didn't get that opportunity.
He didn't get a lot of opportunities.
Yes.
Alvaro Velasquez was hoping to go to Nassau Community College and then start his own business. Now he has until October 20th to self-deport. He was lawfully here awaiting his green card. By the way, this community, this high school, 65% of the population is Latino, Hispanic. Many of the families just like his. We're live in Roosevelt. I'm Stacey Sager, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Stacey, thank you very much.